Hi, this is DOSBox Mom, and welcome back to Let's Play Pool of Radiance. Yeah, we're resuming immediately after having captured Stojanow Gate. So we're going to pause right here and save, just in case we change our minds about not heading back to town just yet. Let's see, while we're at it, let's take a real quick look, see if anyone's ready for promotion, which would be just our fighter types that we want to check on, because we know the cleric and the mages have already reached the level cap in this game. Oh yeah, Pox is a way to go. Elro here certainly has a way to go. And let's see, Gimli. Now, if we wanted to, we could take him back to town and get him promoted to level 7 as a thief. I think we will definitely want to go to the training hall at least before we go back to the city hall. So, but that's the only thing we could possibly do as far as training goes. Okay, so let's head north through the gate. And we're going due north, and that dead end, so we don't want to go up there. Whoop, wait a minute. There should be an alley going up to one of the... Oh yeah, there we go. Wait a minute. I don't want to go back into Podol Plaza. Ah! I'm going the wrong way. Oh, I feel so silly. Okay. Wait a minute. Where am I? Oh. I am so stupid. I wasn't paying attention to where I was going. Okay, there's the gate. We want to go north. Okay, now. We go one space further east and we turn north. And yeah, this is where we want to go. So it'll get us into the outer courtyard of Valjevo Castle, near one of the places we want to visit. Okay. You enter a building where women are washing clothes. As you come in, they retreat to the corner looking fearfully at you. You hear one of them whisper, "They don't belong here. They must have come to kill Tyranthraxus." A half-orc woman steps forward. "What do you want of us?" Let's be nice to them, since they appear to be non-combatants anyway. The woman says, "Tyranthraxus is leading our men to their death. If you intend to kill him, we'll help. Use these clothes as a disguise and you'll escape notice." We use the clothing as a disguise. Sure. Well then, good luck. Best you leave before you're found here. We'll keep silence. I think I will trust them. They've been nice to me. I don't see any big need to be mean to them. Okay, and it is daytime. Now, there's a smithy here. The smith should be in there, so we won't be able to take anything. You're in a smithy. The smith, a human, and 3 fire giants are working in a suit of armor. Piled up out of the way are an assortment of weapons and armor. The smith ignores you as he hammers on a greave. Let's just... wait. Let's try advancing. Smith looks up from his work. What do you need? Let's parley. Let's be nice. Smithy wipes his brow and says, nah, you never get totally used to the heat, but it's not that bad. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work. Yeah, basically, if you're mean or nasty to the smith, then the fire giants will fight you. And probably the smith will take up his hammer and fight you too. Yeah. Now, somewhere up here. Yeah. That building to the northwest there, that's a smokehouse. If there were an alarm going off, that would be a safe place to rest in this block. As it is, since there isn't an alarm going off and we're in disguise, we should be safe resting just about anywhere. Now this is a Chapel of Bane. We probably just want to skip it. Basically, if you accept Bane's blessing and are not evil, you get blasted. If you don't accept the blessing and leave, you're attacked. If you did get attacked, you could search the altar and take the coins and the swords. Bane would blast you and you'd automatically be recognized as blasphemers from then on, which would kind of defeat the purpose of wearing disguises. So now we're in the northwest sector of the Valjevo Castle courtyard. This building to our left is a barracks where giants sleep. We could fight the giants if we want to. We really don't have to. Then, not this door here, but the next one is another giant's barrack. They might be in there sleeping. If they're not, apparently they've booby-trapped their door with a bucket of sand. Now, if we look there to our east, that's one of the gates to the castle. But I think we're going to try one on the other side because there's some other things I want to do around the perimeter of the castle first. Okay. Now, down this way. There's one little building here. We don't have to go in here, but it won't do much harm to go in. You enter a latrine. The lack of bad smell gives you a general idea of the level of sanity. You mean it doesn't smell? I think they're meaning to say that it smells really bad. Or maybe, I mean, the whole area is so filthy that You can't tell the difference with the latrine. Okay, now this should be officers' quarters here. So, let's try going in. As you break through the door into a well-fitted apartment, two giants come lumbering up to you. You turn to face them. The giants stand in front of you, looking suspicious. Let's parley. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Let's be sly. Oh, okay. And with that, they leave. Now, let's take a look. Yep. Okay, let's turn on search mode and look around. Under a loose stone, you find some treasure. Do you take it? Sure. Let's see what we've got here. Some gold and a potion. Yeah, I think we might have. Okay, so let's pick up the potion. Oh, okay, Josita's overloaded. Yeah. Okay. Let's camp, save, and we'll turn off the search mode. So I think that's probably all the treasure that there was here. Now, let's try to hug the outside of the castle. A fighter emerges from the building nearby and confronts you. What are you doing here? It's Parley. What are you doing here? He repeats. Okay. We can either be meek or we can be haughty or abusive. Oh, let's be haughty. Sorry, sir, there's an alert. On whose authority are you here? Okay. Remember the boss's name? With a nod of the head, you're left alone. Yeah, we can try one of the other responses later on to see what the difference is. And the building just past the guard post on our left, that's going to be mess hall. No need to go in there, though. So we're just going to keep going. And now we're in the northeast sector of Valjevo Castle. Okay, should be another guard post coming up. Yep. So, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? He repeats. Well, this time, let's be meek. Alright then, what's today's password? With a nod of the head, you're left alone. Now, there's one other parley option you can pick that won't get you into a fight, and if we go past another guard post, I'll show that. Okay, this should be an armory. Let's pick the lock. You have entered an armory. Inside is a large assortment of armor and weapons. Do you want to take anything? Well, there's nobody here to object. And, I mean, 0 experience. This is all non-magical junk. So basically, there's one of everything in the arms and armor shop list. I think probably what we might want to do is, say, we'll have Eladan take the darts, and we'll have maybe Gimli take the arrows. Interesting. They're non-magical arrows, but they still don't join with the other ones. Ah! Eladan was out of darts anyway, so he needed those. Okay. And we don't need anything else there. Do you want to take anything? No, not now. And I think this is the one safe place to rest when there's an alarm going on in this sector. Okay, so we're going to leave. And we're going to continue south. Now, to the north is a kitchen, and if we defeat the overseer, we'll find a password to the gate. To the south is a records office where we can learn stuff, but there is a chance that somebody will come in and sound the alarm. Let's try going in here. You're in a building full of records. Do you wish to spend hours reading the records? Sure. You find evidence that the Redwoods of Thay are allied to Tyranthraxis. You're finding a pattern to Tyranthraxis' activities. At first, Tyranthraxis' followers were an unsophisticated horde of ill-organized unhumans. Now they are much more sinister. The web of corruption he spread is incredible in its scope. His ultimate goal is to conquer all land south of the Moonsea. To find anything more, you'll have to spend so much time that you'll need to clear the area first. Okay, so basically that's all the information they're going to let us find. Let's go ahead and see if we can mooch stuff off the kitchen. You enter a room that reeks of smoke and burned food. You see 3 human slaves cooking meat, peeling potatoes, and being beaten by vicious-looking gnoll. Okay. I think vicious must be misspelled. It almost looks like viscous, which, considering the kitchen, maybe is true anyway. What do? Kill the overseer and free the slaves, go back outside, or talk to the overseer? Yeah, let's liberate the slaves. The gnoll turns to flee. As he runs by, one of the slaves trips him. You advance and cut the overseer's throat. 2 of the slaves run quickly out the door. The third approaches you with tears of gratitude in his eyes. I thank you for freeing me. Before I leave, let me help you as best I can. He takes a slip of paper from the pouch on the dead gnoll. Here, you'll need this. You look at the writing, and it's a word in runes. And that basically gives you the password to the gate. Yeah, actually, if we had gone into the barracks next to the guard post, that would have been another way to get the password to the gate. But, hey, we got to free some slaves. It's today's password at the main gate into the hedge maze. Alas, I can't help you with that, for I haven't been inside, but I've heard the maze is deadly. Okay, well that's kind of cool. So let's save that. And then Now this building here is a scribe's office. It says at night the office will be empty. During the day you will meet Tyrann Thraxus's envoys who may attack you. Okay, we did just recently say, so let's take a look inside anyway. You enter a brightly lit building which reeks of tallow and leather. You see 6 scribes busily writing down the reports of a couple of officers. An officer looks at you. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Let's see. Let's be sly. What? I think you... 6 scribes. Oh no, the 2 officers are going to attack. And they're both mages. I wonder if this will trip the alarm. Quite possibly. Well, let's try hold person. Oh, crap. Well, could be worse. Okay, maybe stinking cloud. Okay, let's... Okay, we've held both of them. Fantastic. And one of them chokes and gags, too. Okay, well, that was fun. Now, hopefully, that didn't set off the alarm. I'm not sure if it did or not, though. That was kind of fun, though. I haven't tried that. Picking a fight with the envoys before. Okay. A little bit of gold. Okay, they were dressed like mages, but they have 2-handed swords and plate mail. Well, the 2-handed swords are magical, at least. Okay, we'll have Alvaro here pick those up. Okay. Oh, the alarm did go off. Okay, well, if we head back to the armory, we should be able to rest safely there. Okay, let's hightail it back to the armory. Yeah. Okay. Oh, crap. Oh. What do you think? Let's try parlaying. Let's try abusive. Sorry, sir, there's an alert. On whose authority are you here? Okay, so if you pick abusive, you can... use Tyranthraxis as a password too. Now we're going to go into the armory. This is the one safe place we can rest until the alarm's over. So we're going to rest and remember our spells here. The alarm should be over by the time we get done resting. And then we will finish exploring the outer courtyard of Valjevo Castle in the next episode. So we will see you then.